Choice and control in action. In this short video, we'll hear from 3 people who draw upon care and support, talking about the difference that having choice and control has made in their lives. Caroline, on the importance of thinking differently.
Hiya, my name's Caroline Waugh. I live in a very leafy green part of Sheffield, and things that matter to me are my children, of course, and my dog Ronnie, and material things. I think it's got to be my trike, because my trike is everything to me. I'm disabled as a result of a car accident that happened when I was 21. I've got severe brain damage, so I was in a coma for 4 months and I was very poorly. So I have a left-sided weakness, an epilepsy, and so I was kind of a single mum, single disabled mother, 40, and struggling so much because I couldn't walk the kids to school and nursery, so I got an electric mobility scooter. I had my little 2-year-old in the footwell and my 6-year-old standing up on the back, on the bumper of the mobility scooter. I mean, I was so skinned, and it only cost me £97 a month, but I just couldn't afford it. So that's why I opted for the tricycle, and it was just the best thing that I ever did. You know, we kind of worked out that in order for me to get the kids to school, I got to work up my muscles. So I joined this weekly group. Well, I ended up cycling miles with them on this tricycle, and they're still my best mates now, you know, at this cycling group. So I built up my muscles, and the guys that I met at the cycling group, they came and they did the school run with me loads of times, and they did the run to the park with me to make sure I could take the kids to the park.
Paula, on the flexible use of budgets.
The NHS gave me money on a monthly basis so that I could pay for things that would improve my health and well-being. I had control over how I spent that money, as long as it was supporting my needs, both my physical needs and my mental health needs, and my health and well-being outcomes. So I had some money left over in my personal health budget because things I'd earmarked it for weren't really working properly. And sadly, I lost my pet dog, who had kept me great company around the home. When I lost him, my mental health really deteriorated, and the family noticed this. And I think it was because I hadn't realised how much I had relied on him for company when I was at home on my own, in between people coming in and out to support me. My sister works for the RSPCA, and one day she gave me a call and said they had this little dog in who'd had a very traumatic past and needed just lots of TLC, and would I be interested in rehoming him? So I spoke to the NHS and asked if I could use the remainder of my personal health budget to purchase him. And because he was a rescue and not being bought from a breeder, and they felt that it would really support my mental health and make a big difference to my health and well-being outcomes, they let me purchase him. For me, this was just a really amazing way of being in control of what worked for me, and being able to just suggest different ideas of how to spend my budget. Getting a dog was not an obvious way to help someone in my situation, but because my personal health budget was co-produced, I felt free to suggest things that I knew could or would really make a difference to me. We tried some things and they didn't work, so we went back to the drawing board and thought of different things and tried different things. But the openness and the receptiveness of the team who were supporting me, also were happy to be there to try the new things, was really important too. It just made such a difference. My personal health budget wasn't a lot of money, at all. And I think at one point when they first came out, I had the smallest budget within the UK. But the flexibility and control I had over the way I spent that money made the biggest difference to my life.
Isaac on the power of conversation.
I set the agenda. I offered a number of times that would work for me, really, really different. People were coming to me and having a priority list of things that mattered to me was like really strange, because typically like people just came to do assessments and just never really included me. And it was me that led that conversation. Everybody came to me and it was about me with lots of different people. And I was a little bit apprehensive, if I'm honest, the suggestion of a hospital bed. And I think that the OT's passion then once again came through and said, no, we can make it not look like a hospital bed, but here are some suggestions. And what we could do is try it. And if it doesn't work for you, then we can come back and rethink about it. And I thought, oh gosh, yeah, that's very different, because normally they say, this is what you're going to get. And if you don't like it, then tough luck sort of thing. And it was very much, we're going to try something out. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, we'll come back and have another conversation. So that gave me a lot of confidence. And that is, in a nutshell, the power of co-production, that people come together, bring something, and that can help someone overcome some really big challenges in their life.
Choice, control, flexibility, creativity. These factors all contribute to people being able to live their life their way. Together, we can make it happen.